either of the roles, either jungle or top, you want to take it out away from Imperium Pro Team. Because based on the records, based on statistics, we know that Imperium Pro Team got this hero super well onto their comps.
And that is going to be a good ban for Finesse taking out the Black Knight. But another ban actually there, IPT, bring out that Captain America ban, probably not wanting to give that to the jungler of Finesse, which is Schofield. The Mysterio ban though, a little bit of a questionable ban there, because that opens up the Deadpool for Jungle King, which still enables the tower dive, which IPT really loves. They love diving you under tower, they like to punish you early in the lane, and just take that control away from you real quickly before you can recover. So that gives the Deadpool to Jungle King, or maybe IPT can even make this a flex pick because X-Light has been known to bring out the Deadpool into the middle lane. With Krung Krung going on that Doctor Strange, I feel like this actually might end up being a Deadpool in the middle for X-Light.
So you mentioned a while ago, it is a questionable ban on the side of Finesse Ravenous. Is this the draft that you have planned for them?
I don't want to say just yet, but I did give them my list of priority bans. Mysterio wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure the boys have their own plan ready.
For sure, and no questions asked in here. They really want to go for their power picks in here. This is a best of 3 match. You know, during the first day of this qualifiers of the tournament of Bass, it was just all best of 1. And sometimes during best of 1, you really want to go for your power picks. You really want to go for the best heroes that you can put on the table and execute so well. Because it can go wrong. And that could lead you to a loss. But for this best of 3 match, you can somehow do kind of a little bit of study on this first round, but not too much because that's gonna be risky. But for the meantime, am I seeing really that 2 supports on the side of Imperium Pro Team?
Yes. Still, we're trying to recover from what we just saw here in the draft. That Invisible Woman and Cloak and Dagger pick was actually tried out by IPT yesterday in the 32 bracket that we had to qualify for today's qualifiers. And what's gonna happen here is that the Cure and Spear, the support and the carry, those 2 support heroes are going to be going into the bottom lane. X-Light's going to be going in mid with that Gambit. And what's going to happen here is that this is going to be another version of IPT's dive heavy comp. The Thanos along with the Deadpool can dive under tower and they'll be fine because they'll have the shield coming in from Invisible Woman and the heals coming in from the Cloak and Dagger to keep them alive and hopefully punish Finesse when they go for a dive. Here on Finesse's side though, the last 2 picks were rounded out by the Ronan and that Ancient One. Ancient One being a comfort pick here for Finesse, now going to be on the hands of the jungler Schofield, so that could be a different taste of the Finesse style that they're going to bring out here, because usually they play that Ancient One in the middle lane. Having that in the jungle might be able to throw off IPT and get the pickoffs that they need with the interdimensional travel swap.
Actually, well, knowing that the first day of the qualifiers, so actually all of the qualifiers first days are, you know, off stream, so we don't have that getting witness. So what I'm actually more interested seeing right now is that how Team Imperium Pro Team will be able to pull off that double support onto the bot side. These are 2 quite squishy heroes, and we don't know what will happen next. But for the meantime, look at that. The Cure actually going for an early poke. Actually, all the members of Imperium Pro Team going for an early invade onto the jungle camp of Finesse Ravenous. Is this a play style in here for Imperium Pro Team?
Yeah, IPT...
5 dems are in there.
Yeah, IPT loves that jungle control. They want to be able to punish Schofield and not allow them to farm. That's what IPT is known for. If another team has a great jungler that they're going up against, they will punish the jungle of that enemy. And we saw IPT pull out a version of that. And honestly, that's a great move there by IPT, because with this kind of lineup, you're not going to think, okay, they're not going to invade. They have 2 squishy heroes. But then think about who's in your front line. You have the Deadpool and the Thanos supported by 2 supports with a heal and a shield. Of course, you're going to try to invade with that. So great start here by IPT. But in the top lane, though, Finesse Ravenous was able to go for an invade and successfully stealing away the blue buff there for the Gambit on IPT.
Basically just an exchange of objectives in here, although on a different side of jungle. But yeah, for the meantime, you can see Thanos actually going for a deep check onto the jungle camp of Finesse Ravenous. Not too sure if he was actually able to steal a thing or 2 from there. But actually, that is also vital information as to where the other members of Finesse Ravenous are. So knowing that 5 of them are in the bot side, maybe he can send some information or plan for Jungle King, Gambit, as to where he can also position the best.
One of the key matchups that we're going to be looking at here is 470 and X Dart. Their presence in the map, both of them picking up that teleport, is going to be important, especially once we go into the 4th minute when that Leviathan buff spawns. Over here in the middle lane, though, it looks like Krunkrung's about to get gacked. He's already getting tower dived here. He might be able to get taken out here by IPT, but he somehow survives with the help of Schofield. Oh, Schofield might be able to get a kill onto Jungle King there, but Jungle King with the vault and the blink away able to survive. So Krunkrung doesn't go down. Jungle King doesn't go down, so that is going to be a stalemate there as Finesse go into the jungle of IPT, trying to find out if there's a boss to steal. None yet. Seems like Cats is going to be going here for a gank onto the 2 members of IPT. Dakir and Spear taking a lot of damage, but so is Cats right now, and he's the first one to go down here. Schofield and Owl cannot respond, and that is going to be first blood here for IPT.
I'm not too sure if that was actually a wise deep bush check, a setup check for the side of, from the side of Finesse Ravenous, because, the death timers in here just within 2-minute game time are just almost nothing, A member dies, or maybe a member from the side of Imperium Protein goes into half-life, they go back to the base and regenerate. It's just going to be something that is very quick for them to just go back into their lane. So, Katze, Ronan definitely needs to be very careful, but hold the phone! Because look at that! 1 kill! Again, going on to the bottom part of the map, they will take down a very important hero, a very important role on the side of Finesse Ravenous.
Taking down the marksman, that's going to be the first death here for Owl. And we're seeing here the adjustment, 2 adjustments ago that we saw onto Cloak and Dagger, but hold that thought, it looks like Krunkrung is going to get really low here again. The Cure almost down here. Can he get away? But the bolts of Balthak through the portal of Doctor Strange takes down the Invisible Woman. As I was saying, the Cloak and Dagger buff to her damage seems to be doing really well here for IPT, and it's not going to be going well here though for X-Light as he gets taken down. Now Finesse ties it up. It's 2-2, and that's going to be a good advantage because the Leviathan buff is going to spawn real soon, but Schofield diving in deep to the back line. He doesn't get taken out. Oh, he gets taken out by Jungle King. Sorry about that, but XP now really low, but he is keeping his distance. Katsa with a knockup coming in from Ronan, able to stop Dakir and Jungle King from getting any closer, but Finesse now are going to try to get this Leviathan buff. Here comes X-Art, here comes the knockups, here comes the combo, here comes the right hook, but 470 is there to contest, and 470 takes down the man that he's going up against in lane. That Ant-Man goes down. That Leviathan buff looks like it's going to be going to IPT as Cassie takes a lot of damage, but 470. Oh, the snipe coming in from the vision misses. So that is going to be Thanos staying alive. But with the ultimate Sorcerer Supreme deciding to commit that onto the Thanos, takes down the Mad Titan, but that Panther buff is going to be going to the side here of IPT as Finesse Ravenous looks like they still want to go for more, but it seems like it's a reset, but it looks like a swap, but the ultimate coming in from the Cloak and Dagger seems to survive, keep the gear alive, but it's actually Al that's going to be going down. They don't want to stop. They're still going. I'm running out of breath, but I'm going to try to catch as much as I can as Finesse Ravenous and IPT come out of the gate hot here in game number 1.
And finally, they calm down in here after that really prolonged storm. We found a lot of exchanges in there in terms of the kills. But you know what? It all started when Finesse Ravenous, Schofield going for an invade onto the red side of the map of Imperium Pro Team. And I can remember, actually I did watch that podcast a while ago. Last night that you had on your page because I missed that. I was also doing something else. So yeah, I can remember there was an opinion coming from the side of Finesse Ravenous that Scoville's actually quite greedy in terms of, going for some plays. And it actually showed a while ago onto the jungle camp of Imperium Protein. But of course, we're not saying that it is Finesse Ravenous really going for, kind of a bad play already just because of that. For sure, there's still a hope for a comeback, but let's see what's going to happen in here next as these all going to get gagged by 4 members of Imperium Pro Team and even taking that tier 1 turret down onto the bot.
And we're seeing the strength here of the lineup of IPT as Schofield seems to be landing the swap there, but actually onto Cloak and Dagger, so no swap is going to get committed because of that ultimate coming in. The Dark Force Dimension able to save X-Spear, if I'm not mistaken, on that Cloak and Dagger, so no swap happening here for Schofield. Bad time here for Ancient One as it seems like he wants to get the swap of the Invisible Woman or anyone else except that Cloak and Dagger, but it just seems like Cloak and Dagger steps in front or into the swap just in time. And now IPT looks like they're going to be focusing their efforts here into the middle lane as that's going to be Krung going down. Amazing now. It's his gambit. But the rest of IPT, they have to be careful because here comes X-Dart coming in from the top lane. But X-Light spots it. X-Light feeling that X-Dart is coming in from the top lane.
Oh my
Immediately
goodness.
goes for it now. It seems like Finesse are going to get punished here, but IPT are really just looming around that middle lane tower. Finesse forced to go back as IPT go for lane dominance elsewhere. Probably that top lane tower is going to go down next.
You know what? This match, it seems like both of the teams doesn't really want to relax
Yeah.
on this game. They want
Not
team
at
fights
all.
to happen, and they're talking about team fight. A team fight is again happening right here. 4v1 fight ongoing against X-Star. The backup is incoming from Schofield right now, but he doesn't know what to do. He's going to save his teammate. No, apparently not, or else he's going to get punished. They take down in here Imperium Pro Team 2 objectives, killing one member on the side of Finesse Ravenous and taking down the Turban turn to the top as well.
Schofield now trying to get his blue buff as that red buff of his is getting loomed over here by IPT. X-Light. Oh, Krunker gets taken down off camera. That's going to be a kill here for the carry, cloak, and dagger. Who would have thought that I would be saying that, or that anyone would be saying that? A carry, cloak, and dagger as Kase is going to get stunned here. He looks like he's going to get punished here by IPT. That stun coming in from the Invisible Woman. Takes out that Ronin, and there's going to be 2 kills there for IPT. Double KO for this cloak and dagger carry. 4, 1, and 7 X-Spear. And as I said, IPT light years ahead of everyone. People are still trying to find out how to catch up to them, and they bring out the cloak and dagger
Maybe
carry.
it's because of X-Light.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but anyway, here we can see right now, Team Imperium Pro Team going for the first starter of the game. There we go, with the ultimate coming out from the Doctor Strange. Apparently, though, that won't be stolen by him. Still, Gambit will pick that one up. X-Dart in here, trying to go back away. Will he be able to go back alive? I guess yes, indeed. So for the meantime, it is Imperium Pro Team just going for a steal onto the buff on the side of Team Finesse Ravenous. It's currently looking better right now. Look at the snowball that they got already from the lead, from the pressure ongoing from the start of this game.
Yeah, Finesse Ravenous was able to stand toe-to-toe though in the team fights, but the problem is they're having a tough time pushing the lanes because they're going up against a bottom lane support. As we go check at the items now, the Arc Reactor is there for the Cloak and Dagger, and then the Regen Cradle is actually going to be the second main item picked up by the CND. So people, take notes. If you want to learn how to build Cloak and Dagger bot, that's probably the way to go. Get the Arc Reactor, get the Regen Cradle, go for the energy resist, control resist boots for your boots pickup. Now, Finesse Ravenous though have to pull off a crazy defense here. I feel like what could save them is one big combo coming in from the Ant-Man, the Ronin, and the Doctor Strange. They have the wombo combo potential, and if they can pull that off, IPT are going to get bursted. As a 2 support bottom laners that they have are squishy, as you mentioned earlier, and in the late game, despite all the heal that they bring out in the world, one of them or 2 members of IPT are eventually going to go down to 1 wombo combo and to 1 big Sorcerer Supreme coming in from Crow.
Yeah, let's see how that will happen though, as Imperium Pro Team still try to capitalize on their lead right now, taking down Turd onto the top side. And yeah, I mean, it feels like there's no stopping from Imperium Pro Team. They really want to take this, you know, 13 points away from Qualifiers too, it seems, because they're just basically just stopping. Schofield caught in the middle of the 5 members of Imperium Pro Team. I don't think he can make it out. And there we go, another team fight ongoing still right now. That Ant-Man will get a kill onto that CMB, but will not be enough because as we can see right now, it seems like the members of Finesse Ravenous is almost to a wipe out.
4 down, Krung on that Doctor Strange is all that stands between IPT and a victory here in game number 1. That double support lineup, this could be a wipe, but Krung able to escape. It seems like he's going to try to defend this with his life, but without a tower, with only 4 members, with only Doctor Strange holding down the fort here, with just 1 second away until Schofield gets back. Finesse Ravenous, will they be able to defend this? That is the biggest question right now, as IPT look like they want to end this, but here comes Krung with that portal, sends out the Bolts of Balthak, knowing that the members of Finesse Ravenous are back. IPT decide to play it safe and call for the retreat.
Definitely, that is discipline that you're looking for. If you cannot force it and the death timers are there already, you have to back away. Just steal all the jungle camps of Finesse Ravenous, and that way they cannot also make a possible catch up on the lead that you got already. But for the meantime, you can see a swap happening in here onto that the Cure. I'm not too sure if... Oh, look at that! Apparently, though, they will get a kill onto the CND, but there is actually an exchange of kill as well. A 1-for-1 trade so far. What else we might expect to happen in here on this 4v4 fight?
If Finesse Ravenous able to defend this, he might be able to turn this around, but it looks like IPT are going to be going in for the kill as they smell blood. X-Dart going down, or really low actually, because Cass already getting taken out. Double KO! He's at a triple for Jungle King? What did we just witness? There were 4 members there. That was a triple KO there for Jungle King. On that Gambit, onto Vision, onto the Doctor Strange. It's only that Ant-Man holding down the fort, but X-Start, that is a wipeout. IPT dominantly taking game number 1 away from Finesse. Ravenous.
I don't know if Imperium Pro Team doesn't want us casters to get tired by making the game short, or they did not intend to do so, because all of
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean and no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do this for my sister, my wife and my kids, cause they part of the team. I do this for all the naysayers and haters who made me one of the greatest. I know it kills you inside, that's why I do this for you.